Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. Last week was a bit of a disaster for us. We came off a pretty decent Monday Night Raw, as you can see, 3-star rated. Smackdown, they hit back well though. They had a 3.5-star rated show, and not only that, Great American Bash, 4-star rated. It was a good show, I tell you what. You know, Edge winning the world title. You had Mick Foley. Well, Mick Foley lost to Hardcore Holly in the US title. Okay. Super Crazy won the Cruiserweight. So they had a pretty good show. But it was what happened with the ratings that was the big thing. As you can see, right there, what a spike in the ratings it was. We went from having nearly a 2 million lead to now we're only just leading by 500,000. It's not looking good. SmackDown have hit back, and they've hit back very, very well. So we're going to have to really amp it up this week. SummerSlam is just around the corner. As you can see, we have, well, including this week, we have 3 shows, so until SummerSlam. So we don't exactly have anything really in place right now. We're in a bit of a bad spot. Like, I don't know, we need to kind of sort this out. You know, our roster just isn't where I want it to be right now. So we have to try and figure things out. So as you can see, that's kind of what we have going on there. It's just bad. So we have a couple of triple threat rivalries. We've got Eddie and RVD. It's just, we need to sort it out. So one of the things I wanted to do last week was make a trade. So I'll just show you quickly the roster that I'm looking at. So Mercury right now, he's struggling. A lot of you guys reckon that we should get rid of Mercury and just have Nitro be on his own. I think I'm going to have to agree. Mercury, it just isn't getting over. My idea for that is to have Mercury and JBL be traded and trade them for 2 mid-range SmackDown guys. So we'll talk about that in a moment. I was going to get Edge last week, but Edge just won the World Heavyweight title, so his popularity has just been inflated. And I'll show you what I mean. So Edge is now their best superstar at 92, so we can't get Edge. Originally we were going to trade, I think, Undertaker or Eddie Guerrero, but unfortunately we can't do that. So I guess our option is Eddie Guerrero at 87. He's upset as it is. So Eddie Guerrero has 9 weeks in his contract. He's upset. So we could perhaps see what our options. Our best option would be an Umaga or a Mick Foley. Mick Foley, of course, well, he lost the title, so his popularity isn't inflated. So an 84 Mick Foley, an 82 Benoit, 81 Ric Flair. So I guess we could perhaps try this. We could go Eddie and Joey Mercury, but I kind of wanted to get Chavo Guerrero in here. A lot of you guys want me to get Chavo and do the Eddie Guerrero and Chavo Guerrero tag team, and I kind of want to do that. So that would give us one more tag team. So I'm kind of against this idea. So my other idea was perhaps remove JBL and Joey Mercury and try and get 2 mid-range guys like a Chavo and a Ken Kennedy, for example. Bobby Lashley probably out of the picture. I do like Bobby Lashley, but I think he's out of the picture. So our best option probably is maybe a Ken Kennedy and Chavo. I don't even know if they will accept that trade. Even then, it's a stretch. There's Matt Hardy at 61, and he, you know, we all like Matt Hardy, so he's even an option. So we'll try this trade. So JBL, he's at 74, Mercury at 56 or something. So I don't mind Ken Kennedy. But it was what we get with this is we get Chavo, who can be a mid-card or a tag team guy. So we get a new tag team of Eddie and Chavo. We also get Ken Kennedy, who also replaces JBL from that mid-card division and for the Intercontinental Championship. So we don't really lose too much there. We do lose the tag team at Eminem, but we gain another tag team anyway, so we don't really lose in the end. And I think honestly we do gain because Mercury and Nitro just aren't working, and we have to try and either get rid of them or do something about it. But let's try this trade. Let's see if it works. If not, we'll perhaps go back to the drawing board. Trade declined. So that's annoying. So trade declined. They're not buying it. They don't have much of an interest. So I guess our other option would be to do Nitro instead of Mercury. But I don't know if I really want to do that. So maybe if we go up the ladder, there's just too much talent that we don't really want to get rid of at this stage. So yeah. So perhaps we'll try this. We'll go Eddie. We'll trade out Eddie. Actually, I don't want to trade Eddie. I just don't want to trade him. So But then if we don't trade Eddie, we have to give him a title shot this week because he's not happy. So Undertaker, we can try Undertaker. So Undertaker, we could get him out for Foley. Or we could get him out for perhaps a Ric Flair, a Carlito. So like a lot of these guys aren't really going to be all that beneficial to us. We kind of need a Triple H, a Shawn Michaels, a Mysterio, or an Edge. Those are the guys we really want to get. Rey Mysterio, especially since being a cruiserweight, he really adds that little extra to that cruiserweight division. So there's a lot of options that we have, but we don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose Undertaker. I don't want to lose Eddie. They're two guys that I really like, and I really want them on my roster. But I want to get Chavo in. So we'll try and get Shelton Benjamin out because I want Chavo. I want to have another tag team because our tag team division is weak. Let's just see if they buy this. There's an odd chance that they might. Trade, decline, no chance. Okay, so we'll try this again. Obviously, Shelton Benjamin is lower than what they expect, so maybe Chris Masters. The thing is, they're not interested. We can't trade 2 for 1 because their roster's too big. So, again, what can we really do? We want Chavo. Chris Masters. We might get Matt Hardy out of it. So we can get these two, Chavo and Matt Hardy, for Masters and Benjamin. So that's a decent trade. I think they could go for that. Is there anyone better than Matt Hardy? Obviously Cade, Holy, Crazy, Boogeyman. Okay, not really. So we'll go with that. So let's see if that works. Trade accepted. It's done. So Shelton Benjamin and Chris Masters gone. Chavo and Matt Hardy in. So we get a new tag team. We also keep our other tag team. So now the tag team of Orton and Masters wasn't working anyway. So we're going to get rid of that anyway. So we have 3 genuine tag teams now. We also have coming in Matt Hardy, who, let's have a look, 8-week contract, so not too bad. So he comes in and we can try and establish him as a threat to that IC championship. So I'm okay with that. Obviously, it wasn't my most preferable trade, but we get a new tag team, and that's a good thing, I guess. So this week, though, as you can see, we have a lot of unhappy people. Mainly Eddie Guerrero is the number 1, so we need to give him a title shot. Even though he got a title shot last episode, that wasn't good enough for him. He wants a World Championship match, so he's going to have to get that. Otherwise, he's walking, and we don't want that. We do not want that to happen. So Undertaker needs a win. We can't really do that this week. We're going to have to address that perhaps next week. We'll just hope and pray that he gets a win this week. I mean, we could put him in a handicap match. We'll see. I think JBL wants a title shot. Mickey James is losing. Randy wants a title shot. Tori, I believe, wants a title shot. Trish has been losing. So that's the unhappy campers right now. So we're going to have to try and sort that out this week. But I guess the main focus for this week will have to be Eddie Guerrero, which will mean we need to have a big title matchup this week. So we're going to just go all out. Let's do it. Let's just have a huge title match. We'll have 4 guys in it. Let's do it. So we can have a TLC, TLC Fatal Fourway, Eddie, Cena, Batista, and Kurt Angle. So Undertaker's at that 84 mark. Leave him out of it, and this should get a better rating as well. We also have the Cena and Angle rivalry in this as well, and we don't really need Undertaker in there because I think the rivalry should continue anyways. So we also need to do an advertising promo. Probably going to do 2 of them. We might actually do a title match hype because I would like to get that as obviously the best rating that I can. And I guess next week we'll have to do a couple of advertising bits to keep us going. So we'll have Undertaker. We'll put him in action, and he can go one-on-one with, well, who's available? He can go one-on-one with Randy Orton. So that should be a good contest. As well as that, we'll do a matchup between Big Show and Kane. Oh, tag team. Alright, we'll do a random tag team this week. Matt Hardy can debut, and he can team up with who's really available. Who is really available? Nobody really is there. So I guess Johnny Nitro or Mercury. Alright, well, screw it. We'll just have the tag team guys do their bit. We'll have to up the ante a little bit because this is going to get a bad rating. So we'll do a Tornado tag team hardcore matchup. That's the wrong guy. Johnny Nitro. So we'll do that. We won't put the titles in the line because we can only play one match. We need to kind of sort out our women's. We have a triple threat rivalry, don't we? But I want to do a Tori and Trish rivalry over the champions because Trish is our current champion and Tori is actually doing very well. But you can see she's involved in this, and this has only just started. So I would like to just delete this off, get rid of that. I think there's a chance that Tori and Trish may be the... are they both babyface? I think there's a chance, yeah. So they're both babyface, so that's kind of annoying. So I guess to counteract that, we might just put Lita in there, and we can make that a triple threat rivalry. I always forget to put the storyline. Kidnapping? Okay. Kidnapping, sure, why not? We need to kind of get some other storylines going on here as well. Our champion Booker T right now. Maybe we can have Booker T versus Randy Orton for the Intercontinental Championship. That might be okay. So obviously that's going to end this week. So we're going to have to change plan. Alright, so we'll do that instead of the Undertaker matchup. So Booker T there. And we also have Eddie and Rob Van Dam. So that's going to go away this week unless we do something about that. So I guess we'll have to eliminate the title match. Maybe we can get away with... Let's see. We can get away with without having to sign any contracts. So we can get away with it without an advertising promo this week. So we'll do a rivalry instead of a matchup. Keep that going because that'll be important for us come SummerSlam time. Because we're going to need a big matchup there. And we wanted to change this to Orton versus Booker T. And that kind of leaves this Undertaker floating around. What can he really do this week? Chavo is available. Chavo versus Undertaker. I guess that would be okay. We could go Chavo. Actually, we just go Rob Van Dam versus Undertaker. That'll be good. Since those guys are both available. So we'll do that. Matt Hardy can go one-on-one with Chavo. So the two debutantes go in action. And now we're left with all our women. So we can have... I guess we can have a tag team matchup. We can have Melina team up. What's going on here? Where's all my women? Not available? What's going on? So Lita and Melina versus Tori and Trish. Which will kind of mean that that a few people aren't available, so we'll throw them in this one. We'll put JBL in here just to kind of... Actually, no, JBL... I don't know who's the face, who's not. So JBL can be there, and Mickie James can be there. So that'll just kind of make sure that we use everybody this week. So that's pretty much it. That's the card booked, and let's go play this big TLC matchup. And we'll play as the champion. Because it's not a pay-per-view, we don't really want a title match, so we can have title change, so we can have an influence on that. That'd be good. So Cena, we'll play as him, and let's get the match underway. Alrighty, let's get this one underway. And here comes our champion, John Cena, who's defending his title tonight. TLC Fatal Fourway against 4 of Raw's best. This one should be really good. I mean, considering we had a pretty bad week last week, we kind of needed to hit back strong. And really, there's no better way to hit back than a title matchup. So I guess this is the best idea we can really do right now. We don't have the best rivalries going, which is our biggest problem. We need to kind of fix that. And we need Unforgiven to be really good, and that's obviously after SummerSlam. So we need to build some rivalries heading towards there. But for now, the quick fix is to do a title matchup, and here's our champion, Cena. And here comes the first of his opponents, former champion Kurt Angle. And this should be a good contest, no doubt about that. Like I said, 4 of our best going at it. Angle, former champion, and I think he was the man to defeat Undertaker. And John Cena beat Kurt Angle for the championship in the end. So Kurt Angle's been around the title picture for a while, but this is really his best chance in a few weeks at least to get the title back. So here we go again. And here comes Eddie Guerrero. This is really the man that's been complaining this week that he wants a title matchup. So this is pretty much the reason why we're doing it tonight. But I think after this, we probably will transition Eddie Guerrero into the tag team division. And we can try and just gain a little bit of star power there, because our tag team matches are really getting poor ratings. So we can insert Eddie Guerrero into that with Chavo. That should just bump those tag team matches up just enough to keep it above water. Big Show and Kane are struggling with their popularity, so we need to do something, and we need to do something fast. And I think the best way to do it is to put someone like Eddie Guerrero in there to try and boost up those ratings. And finally, here comes the man who took on John Cena just a couple of weeks ago for the WWE Championship. He failed on that occasion. This time, he's back at it again. Another opportunity for him here tonight. The Animal Batista in action. And we've had a few title matches in recent times, but this is a big one. TLC Fatal Fourway. Let's get it underway. Alrighty, this matchup is underway. And here we go. Cena coming after Angle. Batista straight away gets a ladder involved. Is this a pinfall matchup or a climb the ladder one? I know back in the day it was all about climbing the... it was not about climbing the ladder, it was all about trying to get a pinfall. So we'll see in a... I don't think the title is hoisted above, so I think this is a pinfall predicament match. So this is going to be kind of a difficult one to beat, to win, I should say, no doubt about that. But hey, we're going to give it a chance. So it's pretty easy to get your finisher here with Cena. Getting it against Angle after a few ladder shots. Now has the table, comes after Batista. And Guerrero and Angle in the corner there as well. So this is really just a way to kind of keep our rating going. We have a good lead over SmackDown. It would really be a shame to lose that. I mean, we don't want to have SmackDown have a few big shows in a row. Jeez, we just cleared house. We don't want to have that happen, because otherwise, you know, we're going to find ourselves coming off SummerSlam with a loss. You know, if we do lose SummerSlam, SmackDown more than likely will be ahead of us, and that will be not good at all. So, obviously we have Unforgiven up our sleeve next, which will give us the upper hand, but we don't want to have to rely on our pay-per-view to get those ratings back. It'd be good if we could just get some consistent Raws happening and get some more guys popular. That's really our problem right now. We don't have enough guys with good popularity to really keep the momentum going. So once a rivalry ends, you know, we don't have anyone else really to step in and be the next guy in line to keep things fresh. That's our problem. So we have to try and get these lower card guys over the top. And we haven't really been able to do too much of that. I mean, Rob Van Dam's probably been the only guy. Booker T is kind of on the verge of being there, but he still has a bit of work to do, to be honest. So Eddie Guerrero at the top there is Cena. Oh, hang on a second. Cena's got a hold of Eddie. Off the top ladder. Oh, a suplex off the top. Sends him to the outside. And I think Eddie Guerrero's dead. That's it. Eddie Guerrero has just been absolutely destroyed out there. I don't think he's getting up. Eddie Guerrero is going to be down for a while. Oh, I was wrong. He's back up. Eddie Guerrero's Superman. He's back up already. Latino Heat. No worries. Take a suplex off the top of the ladder. 2 seconds later, I'm all good. That's what Eddie Guerrero's all about. Batista now attacking Cena with the table, and pretty much just makes everybody spill off the ladder as well. And now Cena has a hold of the table, so this is going to be pretty chaotic, no doubt about that one. And it really is just going to be a matter of who can survive. Who can survive all these tables, ladders, and chairs to end up getting a pinfall, because it's going to be so difficult to even get close to a pinfall with all this chaos going on in the ring. And Angle trying to put Eddie Guerrero away. Eddie with the counter. And Batista off the top with an elbow. He flew. He didn't really connect too much, but enough to keep him going and cause enough damage to break his fall a little bit. And now he has that ladder again. Eddie Guerrero's taken quite a bit of damage thus far, as has Angle. So it's a close one right now, no doubt about that. Batista looking to perhaps put someone away. He missed his opportunity. Angle and Guerrero now off the top of the ladder. And Cena gets the hell out of there. Why wouldn't you? Cena's going to taunt away to the outside. I don't think Batista's going to really like that. Attempted drop kick there by Cena with a miss. And now Eddie Guerrero back in the ring. back there. Cena back in the ring with Eddie. And Cena's going to make sure that Eddie Guerrero cannot climb that ladder. And now, oh no. Oh no. Angle and Cena on the top. Cena's getting the hell out of there. Probably a good idea. Angle! All or nothing. And it really was nothing. He missed everything. And now Batista. Oh, the angle slam! Angle slam there to Batista. And that could be the end of Batista in this one. Cena's going to go for the cover. Eddie Guerrero will break it up though. Optimistic, no doubt about that. And Cena's going to go for it again. Angle, he will break it up this time. I think Cena saw that Angle was a bit busy with Guerrero, perhaps trying to put him through a table. So he decided to go for it. And now, Angle's coming after Cena. Doesn't happen though. Cena's just trying to catch his breath. And face first goes down, goes Angle. And uh-oh, Batista, what's he thinking about doing? He's not going to go through the, off the top to the table. Oh, he does! He connects and puts Eddie Guerrero through the table. I'll tell you what, he didn't really hit the sweet spot all that much, but it was effective enough, and Eddie Guerrero has been put through the table. But the referee is down as well, and that's the problem right now. None of these guys are able to capitalize. The referee is down. You could have seen perhaps, you know, somebody try and pin Eddie Guerrero there, but the referee down and out. Nobody was really able to do it. And now Cena coming after Eddie with a side slam. And now Cena's going to try and put Eddie Guerrero away. Not a bad idea. The cover. 2. Yes, he's got it. And John Cena wins. Well, Eddie Guerrero suffered a hell of a lot of damage. A really, really tough matchup for Eddie. He went through the table. Cena picked up Eddie. Went for the side suplex again. Connected. Referee got back to his feet. And he just snuck in with a 3 count in time. There was no doubt about it. Eddie Guerrero had suffered a lot. And Cena picked and chose his spot nicely. Retains the title. And now John Cena will be your champion heading in towards SummerSlam. Big win there for Cena. Let's go check out the other results. Alrighty, so let's go see the other results of these ones. So here we go. Randy Orton defeats Booker T. Big Show and Kane pick up a victory over Eminem. Rob Van Dam defeats The Undertaker, so Taker just cannot win a match at all. Matt Hardy wins his debut match over Chavo. That's probably a good thing. And Lita and Melina pick up a victory. So I think Melina needed a victory. Or was that Mickie James? It might have been Melina as well. So that's a good thing as well. So there you go. Let's go check out the ratings results. Did our title match prove to be enough to get us the win? Here we go. Fan change. Smackdown gets the win. And 40,000 viewer gain. Oh. Alright, we really need to get some rivalries going, because this is killing us. Alrighty, so let's see how we did. 3-star rated show. Look at that, 4.5-star rated match. So we had a huge main event. It worked wonders, no doubt. Really, really good main event, but the rest of the show was terrible. It was very average. Very, very average. So one good match couldn't carry us. SmackDown had a number of good matches, you can see. We need to get our guys more popular. We need to get some rivalries going, because right now we are being killed by SmackDown. They are coming back strong. So Taker's not happy. We need to get him a win next episode. So that's next episode's mission. Get Undertaker a win. Melina wanted a title shot, not a win, so that's annoying. Trish wanted a win, I believe. So Eddie Guerrero got his title shot, so he's kind of happy. He wants a win now. JBL still title shot. Orton title shot. Mickie James needs a win. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Let's see any kind of popularity improvements. Big Show went up a little bit. Matt Hardy's still the same. Chavo went down. So that's not good. But yeah, in the end, I think Randy Orton went up a touch too. So Undertaker went down. Cena's still going up, so that's good. So we need somebody who can be the flag bearer of the show, and Cena's kind of stepping up to be that guy. And here's our rivalry. So we have the one big one, which is doing us well. And we kind of need Batista in that rivalry, but he's not there. But at the moment, it's kind of carrying our show. We need that rivalry. We cannot afford to lose it. And it's only got 3 weeks to go, so we can kind of keep going until SummerSlam. We have a couple of different rivalries going right now. So Let's see, what is Chavo? He is. Can we see what he is? Is he clean or dirty? Does it actually tell you there? No, not really. So I was gonna see if what he was, clean or dirty, but I guess we can see in the rivalry list here. Chavo Guerrero. So he's clean. So we're gonna have to turn him into dirty to match up with Eddie. So, alright, so we have a lot of guys that aren't in a rivalry right now. I guess we could kind of do a lower card rivalry. So we'll do a Matt Hardy versus somebody. So JBL's free. So maybe Matt Hardy and JBL. We can have them be in a little bit of a rivalry. So we can kind of have that going for a little bit of time just to kind of boost up the TV ratings on some of these matches. I think that might be something we can do just to keep this, keep us from losing this war. We were doing so well, and now we're just sinking away. It's kind of frustrating to see. So, alrighty, guys, that's gonna pretty much do it for this week. So we're gonna check a quick check at the rivalries in the end, the ratings in the end, I should say. So there you go. SmackDown just getting closer and closer and closer to us. We're in danger. It's not looking good, but hopefully we can pick things up for next episode. Guys, thank you so much again for joining us for that episode of GM Mode. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like on the video. And we can hit 3 likes, so we'll upload another video very, very soon. Hope you guys have been enjoying the pretty decently consistent GM Mode uploads. And I'm going to have plenty more coming your way very, very soon. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you all next episode.